Hey, what's going on everyone? Nick here with the first reactions to Spider-Man Far From Home. So now that the social media embargo has lifted for the film, we can talk about some of the first reviews and reactions coming out of the second Spider-Man film that is produced by Marvel and Sony, starring Tom Holland. This film is also pretty big because it introduces Mysterio to the MCU, and it's also going to be dealing with the events of Avengers Endgame and kind of serving as an epilogue to that film, while also giving us a bit of a tease as to what's next for Marvel Studios. So I'm gonna go through a few reactions and then we can discuss. So first up we have Eric Davis of Fandango, who says Spider-Man Far From Home is funny, exciting, romantic, and goofy, and follows Homecoming in being this brilliant ground level look at Spidey's world and how the events of Endgame impacted everyday life. Lots of twists and turns, plus some adorable summer romances too. I'm a big fan. Next up we have Jim Vivoda of IGN, who says Spider-Man Far From Home is an extremely fun, cleverly executed, and frequently hilarious culmination of the MCU's wall crawler journey so far. Some very sweet moments, sly commentary, and deft action set pieces throughout. Next up we got Brandon Davis of comicbook.com, who says Far From Home is an absolute home run. It's so much fun. It's huge in itself and for the future of the MCU in the most surprising ways. Tom Holland, Jake Gyllenhaal, just a lethal awesome combo. I can't wait to see this movie again and again. Next up we have Maud Garrett, who said Far From Home is such a good movie. Jake Gyllenhaal suits up and completely embraces his role in its entirety, and he's clearly having a blast. This is such a refreshing film after the heaviness of Endgame. The post-credit scenes are a must-watch and will blow your dang mind. Next we have Steve Weintraub of Collider, who said, absolutely loved Far From Home. Captures the spirit of the comics and mixes in some amazing movie magic. The second the film ended, I wanted to watch it again. Jake Gyllenhaal is fantastic as Mysterio. And finally we have Mike Ryan of Uprocks, who said, absolutely loved Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm a huge Mysterio fan and Gyllenhaal nails him. Also, the movie is very clever and funny how it handles the fallout post-Endgame in explaining how this world works now. So there you have it. Those are the first reactions to Spider-Man Far From Home. I'll be sure to link them down in the description box so you guys can check them out for yourselves. It seems like the consensus is that Marvel has another home run on their hands, and it should be interesting to see how it all kind of deals with the events of Endgame. And another thing is that Mysterio seems to be a very home run character for people that have seen it thus far, and that Jake Gyllenhaal is excellent in the role. So post your thoughts down in the comments below. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Are these reactions getting you more excited to see Far From Home in just a couple weeks now? It opens July 2nd everywhere, so be sure to check it out in theaters then. For more updates on Spider-Man Far From Home and everything Marvel and pop culture, be sure to subscribe to HN Entertainment.